Welcome to Shay's Readies. Today is the 15th of August. It is Saturday. So this is the week. I'm tired. This is the week where I have been paid twice. Pardon me, because I have changed contracts. Why do my elbows look so dry? I have changed contracts. So I am no longer an NHS employee. I am now employed by a company to work within the NHS as a bank member of staff. This is all some money saving exercise, isn't it? And whatever. So anyway, we'll get into this week. Now, I wasn't feeling tired. I went to work. I've come home. I sat down for all of 1 hour. I said, let me do this video before the boiler turns on at 5 p.m. It's currently 4:30 at the moment. If you don't know, it's 16:30. Yeah? That's me and that's my hobby. So it's currently 16:30. And like I said, let me do this before the boiler turns on at 5. Because the boiler, I don't have like a combi boiler. I have to warm the water. You know, I feel like I'm in the 1990s. But anyway, welcome to army housing. So, what was I going to say? So yeah, so I said, let me do this. But for some reason, I started taking out all the equipment, putting out the camera, doing this. And now I just started yawning our head off. For what? I don't know. Anyway, I'm babbling too much. Shut up. Let's get on with it because you want to go and do something else. So, last week... Don't ask me how much I got paid last. Don't ask me what I did last week. So last week, PayPal was paid, Now was paid, all of these were paid. It doesn't really make a blind bit of bleeding difference. Okay, so, hold on, 505.41. So week 3, I got paid from from the NHS for my final payslip. I got paid £586.54. And then from the new bank contract, because basically what's happening is that what I work this week, so say for example, so from Monday, what I work from this coming Monday, because today's Saturday, so from what I work from this coming Monday to Sunday, as long as all those shifts are finalized on the roster by 12 o'clock on Monday, I would get paid on Friday. So when I was a part of the trust, what they would do is if what you worked, like, for example, what you work from Monday to Sunday would get paid in 2 weeks from now. Do you know what I mean? So you get paid 2 weeks in arrears, if you kind of get what I mean. So this is why I've been paid twice in this week so that it can go to like proper weekly pay. So that what I earn what I've worked this week will get paid on Friday and so on and so forth. So you get paid a little bit faster. Because if you're somebody who, for example, doesn't do bank very often, like waiting a whole 2 weeks for your bank pay is a bit crappy. Do you know what I'm saying? We was talking to somebody today and he was like, oh yeah, you know, I get paid every 2 weeks. And they're like, well, no, it's weekly. And he goes, well, no, if I do a bank shift today, I won't get paid for 2 weeks. So I get paid every 2 weeks. Well, if you do bank more often, it will be weekly. And he goes, but I don't want to do bank more often. Like the whole idea of me doing bank is so that I can have the extra money in my pocket, which makes sense. So anyway, so for the bank, for NHS, I got paid 586.54. So for the new bank contract, I got paid £615.82. Now, it wasn't supposed to be that much. They didn't deduct for pension. They didn't deduct for... What's that thing called? Student finance. I've got 2 student finances. I've been to uni twice. There we go. So I've got loans from like when I went to uni, like and did like social sciences. And then I've got like the next one where I went to uni to do nursing. So anyway, so they didn't deduct that either. So I got paid £615.82. So the total for this week is £1,202.36, which is just ridiculous. 120236. So the bills for this week is Canva was £13 and that was paid on the 13th of the 8th. And then Virgin Media, which has been paid as well. I checked my bank, which is £33.49. And that was paid on the 14th of the 8th, which was yesterday. BHF British Heart Foundation, which is £5. I feel sick. Which is paid on the 16th of the 8th. I've only had an ice lolly and I feel a bit sick. Maybe the pants is too tight. I don't know. Nationwide credit card, 85.64, and that's due on the 18th of the 8th. I need to pay that before I forget. And then Disney Plus. And I wasn't really watching Disney Plus. I was just paying for it. But now that I've got a new TV, like I'm really watching Disney Plus. $8.99. I'm a little bored with YouTube. Like, I tend to watch YouTube quite a lot, but I'm kind of bored with YouTube. 19th of the 7th. Which should give me a grand total. Actually, tell a lie. I just paid Klarna. I had a 30-day pay later with Klarna. Let me see. It should be on my... 21.55. And I delayed the payment. And then I forgot. It didn't do auto pay. Why did I put 7, 8? 15th of the 8th. I paid that today. So yeah. That is it. So £13 plus 33.49 plus 5 plus 85.64 plus 8.99 plus 21.55 equals 167.67. Nice. 120236 minus 16767. Don't get excited with the amount of money you see I have left over because I've got stuff to do. 103469. So my expected expenses. So groceries. I'm going to leave groceries for a minute. Actually, it's £40. Then I withdrew. So I've taken out £40, but then I've taken out another 70. Or do I add that to it? My Amazon. Because we've got a barbecue coming up at the end of the month. So I've also spent £32. Is that 32 or 33? I think I spent 32 or 33 pounds on Amazon. To buy things like lime juice, lime juice and lemon juice and what's that thing called? What's it called? Mayonnaise and seasoning, because it was cheaper than in the shop. And then we're doing rum punch, and I'm making rum ice lollies. So I've just spent £60-70 on rum in Aldi and stuff like that. And then I've also done things like bought cider and whatever, but I haven't really included that in my budget. I just paid for it outright. But it's fine. This is my budget. So anyway, groceries. I'll make groceries. 80, 90, 100, 110. So I'll make groceries £110. I've already spent £30 of that. Diesel was 60. I put more diesel in it this week because I was like, I have money. Personal 10. Miscellaneous 10. Oh, I didn't put the phone on silent. Health 10. And then car parking. I put it as £10.25. Then I've given my mum. My mum went St. Lucia. I asked my mum to buy me some rum. The rum came to 70 quid. Then she paid for an extra bag to bring it back because she only went to St. Lucia with hand luggage only. So I gave her 40 quid. So I gave my mum £110 as well. And then I bought things on Amazon. So like I said, I spent that thing. Is that 32 or 33? I can't read. I think it's 30. 33.50. Okay. We'll say it's 33.50. If it's not, then oh well. It's 33.50. And then I just bought garden lights. Pardon me. Plus 92.24 equals 125.74. And then I've bought things on Shein as well. Like, you know, things on Shein that you just see. Not like that. But I wanted to buy... What did I go on Shein for? Oh, I wanted to buy, like, food covers. Like, you know, like the net food covers that are a bit like an umbrella. I wanted to buy those. And they were cheap on Shein. And I was like, well, I could spend £8-9 on Amazon. Or I could just spend £4 on Shein. I mean, I know what I'm doing. So I did that in a pay in 3 on Klarna, and that was $24.29. So the total amount is 125.74 plus 24.29 plus I ain't got the energy. 110 plus 60 plus 10, 20, 30 plus 30 plus 10.25. Is it 10.25? Yeah, plus 10.25 plus 110. It costs 470.28. 470.28 plus the 167.67 equals 637.95. And 1034. I was forgetting, what am I doing? 0.69 minus 637.95. Wow. Leftover is £396.74. I still haven't bought the other bits for the barbecue, so the barbecue is going to be Bank Holiday Sunday. So the week of Bank Holiday Sunday, that week, the Thursday, Friday, or the Friday, Saturday, I'm going to go buy all the chicken that we need. Because last year I bought all the chicken but kept freezing it, but I don't want to freeze it this year. I want to buy it fresh. Because then that way, what we don't use can be frozen. Seasoned. Just season it, marinate it, however you say it, and then just put it there. You know, I don't want to fill up my freezer with stuff. So yeah, so that's the budget for the week. Let's stuff cash. Groceries are supposed to be 110, but I've already spent... How much of groceries I spent? Where did I get the £5 from? I don't know. At the grocery, it's supposed to be 110. But I spent £30 yesterday in what's that shop called? Tesco. So I spent £30. So 110. I just don't have the energy. 110 minus it's 80. It's 80 quid. Yeah. So groceries is 80. In fact, let me put this for actual because I've spent £60 on diesel already. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So £80 for groceries. That includes my money for the barbecue, right? Personal is £10. Nothing in petrol/diesel. Health is 10. Miscellaneous is 10. But it's still a 5 quid. Sorry, I am so sorry for yawning. Anyway, that's the video because I'm going to go and sit down and sleep. I don't need to sleep. I'm just feeling very thingy. And we did the video in 15 friggin' minutes. Ain't that gorgeous? So yeah, anyway guys, that is the video. I hope you guys have a good week. I hope you guys are enjoying the 6 weeks holiday. I was enjoying the 6 week holiday until I finished work at 2:30. And the traffic, if you live in Salisbury, who the frig is that calling me? Go away, I don't know who you are. yeah, the traffic in Salisbury is ridiculous. I just don't understand it. I don't know where everyone is going. And the bad thing about living around here is that if you need to go somewhere like Bournemouth or Christchurch or like towards Devon, you kind of have to go through Salisbury. It is just kind of ridiculous how it works here. It is just so silly. You have to kind of go through that. The quickest way is to go through Salisbury, and the traffic in Salisbury is horrendous. It is horrendous. I don't understand why it is that bad. Oh gosh. Anyway, that's the end of that, guys. That is the video. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys have a good time. I'm tired. I'm just exhausted. Sorry, I'm rambling. But yes, enjoy. If you're on holiday, enjoy your holiday. And what you've got left of the time, enjoy the rest of the time. We're starting to get into autumn. And I've noticed that the shops have already started putting out their autumn bits. And I'm like, summer's not even over yet. But okay, we'll get into autumn now for you. So that we can all spend money on crap we don't need. Great. But anyway, bye. Ciao. Ciao, Bella. Mwah.